the awesome awning. All right, so let me get this straight. Let me do this. We're going to talk about this. So there's a couple points I want to make real quick. If you haven't tried SketchUp, or if you tried SketchUp and you thought it was stupid, try it again. But what I'm going to do is show you that you can draw things in SketchUp exactly real world sizes, and then you can build it and it'll work out perfect. So this is the awning that the customer wanted, a bolt-on, you could call it. And using SketchUp, we bolted it onto the little SketchUp house. It's an ICF Logix brand. He wanted it to come out as far as he could, and his existing roof pitch is 3 and 12 on this side on the right, and 3 1/4 and 12 on the back. So first thing I did was I created a 1 and 12, 2 and 12, 3 and 12 flat set of plywood, and I just went as far out as I could to see if it would work. And it does work. I'm going to show you really quick what we did. Now, you don't see it here. This is X-ray, and this is a really super useful thing from SketchUp. But what I wanted to do was use anchor bolts through the foam into the concrete behind. And before I actually would lag that onto the wall with expansion bolts or whatever bolts, whatever the customer wanted, I was going to attach Simpson straps up the backside and then bend them down over the little rafters, because I don't just want nails holding this on here, because over time it'll come off. So that was the first thing. And it's it's not impossible. I'm just not good enough at SketchUp yet to bend Simpson metal and make it look correct. This was my little example of, I didn't even make it round, but I was trying to envision how long I needed to get into the concrete far enough. And that worked out okay. So it comes off the ICF foam 2'8", and it's 12 feet wide. And his thought process was he's going to have a double 3/0 French door, and he'll be able to swing the doors open and they won't get wet when they're against the wall. This is like his downstairs shop, so this would cover his doors from getting rained on. And this is the plan that I created. So to build this thing, 2'8", 32 inches. I did everything in inches just to make it easy. And then I sent it to the customer, and he has a guy that's been working with him. And so he pre-cut all this stuff. When we got there to help put it together, it was great. Everything was already pre-cut. The only things he didn't cut, I asked him, I said, hey, I'm bringing my track saw so we can cut these really nice and straight. It's overkill. You don't need to be that precise, but if you have the tool, use it. You know what I mean? So we cut and assembled everything, and it went really fast, actually, since everything was already checked in CAD. Like, see these little blocks here? I put 3 nails and 3 nails, and then I was able to fabricate these rafters with plywood, and we used a siding gun. Just angled the nails quite a bit, and glue. And then that way, when you put in a rafter, you flush it at the top, which we also bevel cut the top just to make it more better. And then you can 1, 2, 3, 4 perpendicular into the block, and then 1, 2, 3 toenail into these 2 ledger boards. And then there's going to be strap that comes over top and gets shot on with the strap nailer. So that's kind of cool. But I'll leave this up so you can read it a little bit, or you can hit pause. How about we do that? Because it's kind of late. We've lost power twice today, and I was staying up until power came back so I could turn the generator off, and all that has happened. So here was the idea, and they haven't been nailed down yet. They're just being spread out. But that's what it looks like. Looks like the strap gun, and we shoot them on the back side in layout so that they'll line up with the rafters on the front side. And there we go. We got the blocks on. We've got the straps on. We've pre-drilled holes. And we're going to set it up on some... we nailed some ledgers up here to hold it at the right elevation. We found a chalk line found a reference and popped a chalk line, or some people say snapped, whatever. But there it is. I wonder if I can make that bigger. Yes. So there's the bolts. I don't remember how many we had. I think we had 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then down below, I think I did 9, 10. I don't recall. But there's the strap idea. And everything planed. We ripped this on a 14.04 as well as the top. So everything was perfect. And then I got crazy and I made a joke and I said, man, we should rip our plywood. And we did. So yeah. Gotta have fun. All right, so it's mounted. And we're about to put the straps down. And then I'll hang on it. There's actual video. Let's play that again. All right, so it's mounted. And we're about to put the straps down. And then I'll hang on it. So there's all the straps nailed down. It's solid, man. It is so solid. I recommend if you're ever going to hang anything, build a ledger, whatever, even like the new deck codes, they want some kind of connector, either a DTTZ back from the joist into the building or some kind of strapping. None of this is engineered. This, I guess, awnings in Washington State don't have to be engineered. So we just did it the way we thought would make it solid. And I think you'll see that because I weigh 280 pounds. All right. It did not make a sound. It didn't creak. It didn't move. So there's that. Yep, this was fun. It was easy to do. It was fast. I love these ladders, these 3-legged ladders. Unless you're, if you put the 2 legs on the slab and then that middle leg is down in the dirt, sometimes you'll get out over that middle leg and it gets a little squirrely. There's the plywood. It's ripped with a bevel. So that's kind of cool. And what's going to happen is his house has a metal roof and he's going to have it match. So I will show you right now. Let's go to his whole house. I wonder if I can zoom in. I bet I could if I reached over here to the trackpad. Nope, I guess not. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there it is. He's got this tan colored metal roof, standing seam. So that's going to go on there. And then the fascia metal, he's going to have to get fascia like this, but tan, to fill all this in. And Victoria, Canada is somewhere over here, like off screen a little bit. Across the water. But yeah, there you go. These cupolas were kind of rough. They were rough to get siding on because laying on this metal and just sliding. So we had a big basket. You can tell from the altitude of the picture that he's in a boom lift. So that was pretty safe. We just park it up there and slide till our feet got stopped by it. But all I'm doing is on-site consulting because some of this stuff is complicated. And so I go out there and help out, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, cantilevered 6 feet. On the other side, cantilevered 4 feet. And he's joking around. He wants to put posts under there that if you lean on them, they come loose. And a chain will catch them from hitting anything, but it might scare people that the post came loose. I'm sure he's kidding. But yeah, a water feature, all kinds of neat stuff is going to be going in here. So pretty nice. And so there you go. I just wanted to show everybody that, let's go back to here. Draw it. Let me see. Can I shrink? Oh, I know how to do that. Yeah. Draw it accurately and try SketchUp. SketchUp is the 3D part here, the 2 images. And then this other is 2D, and I use that because it's a lot better for annotation. This is Chief Architect, and this is Notes. All these little circles with numbers and stuff. So I do a combination. But yeah, the guy cutting the parts completely understood what we were doing. And that's how I like to design things. I lose my mind when I hear people say, oh, we'll just let the framers figure it out. Yeah, that's a cop-out, man. Don't do that. Or the other one is, oh, you want to take on that liability? Whatever. If you don't know how to do it, don't do it. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care.